Shalom, shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Kahalayim Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Makah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS. Habatham to the church, to my teachers. Shalom to Yakim and Akwab, who believe in this doctrine of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. My name is Kasadia, and I want to say first of all to the Akim and Akwabs. Let me let the scripture speak. Let me let the scripture speak. Salakia. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. And it reads, "See then that ye walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise. Redeeming," this is 16, "redeeming the time, because the days are evil." And I just wanted to bring that out. I just listened to an epistle by the brother up in Baltimore. His YouTube page is Holy Bible Defenders. Holy Bible Defenders, I believe. Let me get that, because this brother does very edifying videos, like all our elders. Like all our elders and apostles, they do great. They do the work of Yahweh by Shema Shah. It's called Holy Bible Defenders. Let me bring it up.
That's why Yahweh Shah said, "Go to the lost sheep. The sheep will be delicate."
Yeah, if you can see it. Yeah, but it's Holy Bible Defenders. It's Holy Bible Defenders. It's all one word. Holy Bible Defenders. Subscribe to that brother's page and be edified. That brother does. He's always doing edifying lessons. And I was listening to one of his lessons not too long ago, and an individual from a different doctrine was shot. And I don't know all the details. He didn't give me all the details. He didn't give all the details. He gave what he was supposed to give to us. And that was for us to be circumspect, man. And that to consider, like, what we involved in may end in our deaths. It may end in our deaths. But a lot of us come from different walks of life, and all of us came out the world. Wasn't none of us born into the truth. We just woke up. Yahweh Shema Shai reactivated what was already in us. So a lot of us was involved in dangerous things. And some of us have faced death before. And so some of us have faced death knowingly and unknowingly. I mean, the scriptures say that we would fear for our lives. The curses say that we would fear for our lives. We would say, man, Lord, Yahweh Bashim Ashah, I wish it was daylight. Lord, Yahweh Bashim Ashah, I wish it was evening time. And these curses are on us. But the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Ashah, where we at now, we at the end. And the cup has been taken from us and been given to our enemies. Wadi Yahweh Bashim Ashah. So I just wanted to put that out there. Whoever sees this, brothers, be circumspect. I had a situation with me at camp. I was walking, and an Edomite jumped up in the air and roundhouse kicked and just like missed my face by that much. And it caught me off guard. It took me by surprise. I was like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? But I went back and I said, crack ought to bust you in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? And he was looking crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it probably wouldn't have turned out best for me, no way. You know what I'm saying? So the Wadi Habashim Ashah had another brother, because we don't move like that. We move different. You know what I'm saying? It was the brother said, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about it later. You know what I'm saying? So just be circumspect when you out. You know what I'm saying? Be circumspect, because like the scripture says, man, redeeming the times. It says redeeming the times, because the days are evil. And that's Ephesians 16. So my Akim and Aquabs, man, y'all stay prayed up before you leave the house. Stay prayed, pray when you're moving, when you go out, when you come in, like that. Pray when you're at. Just pray. But what I wanted to get into today was the bullshit, the straight bullshit. I was listening. I was at the plantation. I'm listening to Edomite radio, right? And Edomite radio is like Republican radio. You know what I'm saying? Ben Shapiro and the motherfuckers on Fox. They got radio. They got some of them come on this radio station and they be talking. Cause the only reason I listen to it because of the weather. They have a weather and a good traffic report up in Jacksonville. So, I'm listening. So I hear that the Supreme Court has just struck down affirmative action. And these crackers are carrying on, these Edomites are carrying on about it. They talking about, well, they're making mockery. They're making mockery, you know what I'm saying, of the Israelites. They making mockery of the 2/3. They're making mockery, like the scripture said they would, they saying all kind of stuff. So it got, I said to myself, because I like history, I asked a lot of questions. And to be honest with you, Jake didn't need affirmative action. I mean, we are the former of all things. The scriptures say, we are the former of all things. And Jake did not need integration. Jake did not need integration. Jake was doing good until them curses started. Until we wasn't, even though we were doing good by a worldly standard, we weren't doing good by a spiritual standard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, you know how you move in the world. You eating all kind of shrimp, pork, lobsters. You fucking Jake's woman. You know what I'm saying? Fucking another man's wife. You're stealing. Just doing all kind of shit. Y'all know the deal. So, to be honest with you, like I said, we didn't need integration. We was better off in segregation. Those towns that those Edomites destroyed, you know, Central Park and Wall Street, Black Wall Street, those are the, you know, to name a few, you know, those towns were thriving, man. They had their own businesses, they had their own structure, they had their own everything. You know what I'm saying? I can remember like growing up as a kid, you got a pair of pants. You got a pair of pants, right? Pair of dress pants. You took them to the tailor up in Harlem. The tailor was black, like Dapper Dan. You know what I'm saying? You know, the tailor was black. You went to black grocery stores. You know, I can remember going to black grocery stores. I can remember going to black restaurants, to black tailors, to just seeing black everything. Just seeing black everything. I grew up in a neighborhood where the Edomites did not. It was just Jake and Ephraim. It was just Jake and Ephraim. That's it. The neighborhood I grew up in. I grew up in the 80s. I grew up in the 80s in the Bronx. You know, the 60s, 70s, 80s. It was nothing but Jake and Ephraim. Jake, Ephraim, and then Benjamin started moving into the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? But everybody had their own. Even up in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, you still had a remnant of black-owned businesses that were doing good. But the only thing about those towns is they had that church up in them, and they had a true doctrine. They didn't have that breath. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't teaching that breath. They didn't have it. It didn't come. It hadn't came yet. You know what I'm saying? Our elders, Salakia. I can never get his name right. Abba Bivens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Thwadi Habashimal Shah for Yahweh giving him the breath. The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of its true scriptures. And then giving it to our elder apostles and them giving it to us. You know what I'm saying? Thwadi Habashimal Shah for that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, man, they was making mockery of Jay. You know, about, and they was happy about affirmative action. For those that don't know what affirmative action is, it's any all so-called white institution must have a certain amount of Jake in it. You know what I'm saying? And then after the years of that, they started watering that shit down, bringing Moab and Edom and everybody else in up under the banner of affirmative action. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, the only ones that's upset about that shit is the 2/3, because they was counting on being indoctrinated with Esau pseudoscience to make a better life for themselves in this world. So they was only pursuing the world anyway. So, I mean, the only ones going to be upset about that shit, you know, is them. No, we're not going to be upset. We have the true knowledge, the true wisdom and true understanding is the scriptures. So we have that. The Wadi Habashimal Shah. So, I mean, we working towards a whole new thing. A whole new thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're working towards the commonwealth, like my brother Nahar you say, the commonwealth of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Yasha Allah. So I'm finna go in on their head with these scriptures. I'm gonna let the word speak, man. I'm gonna let the word, because I done spoke enough. And the first one I'm gonna get. And the water, Dawashah Lamoth for the precept. I'm gonna bring mines out, then I'm gonna bring yours out. Cause we be doing our thing. The brother be helping me out, and I'll be helping him. That's a true brother. That's how we do it. Call Yahweh Shema Shah. So I'm gonna start off with Psalms. Oh, it's not highlighted. I thought I highlighted it. Let me highlight this right quick. Right, let me highlight this right quick. Salakia. All right, and this is Psalms 36. And I start from the top. I start from the top. I start at 1. It says, to the musician, Salakia, to the chief musician, a Psalms of David, the servant of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, the transgression of the wicked saith within my heart that there is no fear of Yahweh before his eyes. I'm going to get that in NLT. Sin worshippers, to the wicked, deep within their hearts, they have no fear of Yahweh at all. This is 2. For he flattereth himself in his own eyes, until his iniquity be found to be hateful. 3. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He hath left off to be wise and to do good. Let me get that in NLT, number 3. It says, everything he say is crooked and deceitful. They refuse to act wisely or to do good. Salakia. But this is one I wanted to get in NLT. This is Psalms 36 and 2 in the NLT. In their blind conceit, they cannot see how wicked they really are. And that's what them Salakia, that's what they was, they was talking like that. Like you could hear like the foolishness of what they was talking. It was straight foolish. It was like this, like the scriptures say, in their blind deceit, they sounded deceitful. They cannot see how wicked they really are. They can't see it. They can't see it. It's a scripture that go into I'm not gonna go into it because I don't have it. But I read a scripture that made so much sense to me. When you used to being spoiled, used to having your way, then you will be spoiled. The scriptures are plain. You will be spoiled. When you used to being spoiled, you will be spoiled. And that's talking about going into your character of who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're spoiled. You spoiled. And the fucking Edomites, the white man, the so-called white man, Edom, is spoiled. They've had everything. They've had, the scriptures say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They have the entire earth. You know what I'm saying? Even in his blessing, even in Esau's blessing, he had the sword, he had the fatness, you know what I'm saying? He had the dew of heaven. He had all things. And so you have all things and you become spoiled. You have all things without wisdom. You have all things without wisdom. You have all things without knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Then you become spoiled. Then you are spoiled. You can't do nothing. Like the scriptures say, in their blind conceit, in their own blind conceit, they can't even see that they're actually being that they struck down the affirmative action to help others, which they never did. They never wholeheartedly did that shit. You know what I'm saying? They did it half-assed, and then they cried about it. He's a nigger at his own table. They cried about it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, let me get back to the scriptures. This is Psalms 36, and I'm going to start at 3. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He have left off to be wise and to do good. This is 4. He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He settleth himself in a way that is not good. He settled in his ways. He don't know he's spoiled. He don't know that he's doing wrong. Let me get that in the NLT. No, Slocker, let me finish reading that one. He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He settleth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. So he ain't got no problem with doing evil. In the NLT that reads, they lie awake at night, hatching sinful plots. Their actions are never good. That they make no attempt to turn from evil. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I ain't got to, y'all know, the scriptures done spoke, man. But I ain't finished. I got some more. I'm finna, because they really got to me, man. And this is Micah. This is Micah 2, and I'm gonna start at 2. And this is a precept. The brother Thal Shalamoth contributed to this lesson. And they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man and his heritage. So there's some wicked motherfuckers. It's like they some wicked people. They wicked, man. And that's what they made to be. They made to be wicked. They are the rod. They are that rod, And I got one more and I'm gonna end it. And that one more is Job 11. Job 11 and 20. Salakia. I was just reading Job 11 and 6. Let me get back to and this is going to be this is going to be it. Let me highlight this. I like it. And this is the end. And this is the end. This is the ending. And this is Job 11 and 20. But the wicked will be blinded. And this is NLT. So let me read it in the KJV first. Job 11 and 20. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape. And their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. So they're going to hope they die. They're gonna be wanting death. See, that cup is our punishment is up. That cup is turning to them now. You know, we were hoping for death at one time. Some of us still are. You know what I'm saying? Until this thing, you know, comes, man, death wouldn't be a bad idea for sometimes, man. You know? But the Wadi Habba Shemal Shai, I don't wish death. I pray for more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of this truth. You know what I'm saying? But if that's his will, call Allah Yahweh Shemal Shai, that's his will. Some of us are gonna die. Some of us are going to die. You know, the scriptures say, you know, some of us will be cast off in prison. You know what I'm saying? So it says, you know, keep what they have until the end. You know what I'm saying? Hold fast to what you have until the end, and I will give you a crown of life. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, but let me get that in the NLT. But the wicked will be blinded. They will have no escape. Their only hope is death. So, Kahala Yimihawa Bashim Hawshah Bashim Kakadash. I had to get that out. You know, the Wadi Habba Shemal Shai. I'm not gonna keep going on. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS. I want to say Shalom to the Akim and the Akwab. May the blessings of Yahweh by Shemal Shai be upon your households. Also to our double honors to our elders and our apostles. May the blessings of Yahweh by Shemal Shai be upon your household. And Habatam to my teachers. May the blessings of Yahweh by Shemal Shai be upon your household. And Habatam to the church. Shalom.